Okay, I have prepared earlier another chicken here, chicken stock here. This has been boiling for, not boiling, sorry, simmer in low heat for the past 2.5 hours. Okay, and I've removed the chicken out, and you can see from here my chicken has actually started to melt. My chicken has actually started to melt, and this is the kind of consistency I want. Now, this we complete the stage 1. This is not the super broth. The super broth is what I'm going to do next, which is going to be the stage 2. Okay, so stage 1, everyone knows it. So I'm going to do the stage 2. You have a big wok here, and you're going to toss in all this chili, and you want to slowly remove the bones. Okay. Let's toss in. We are going to stir fry the meat. We want to stir fry the meat. Remember just now I actually advised for you to get a chicken with a bit more fat, because so that now you don't have to add in much oil when you are stir frying the meat. Okay, so you use your spatula to actually do this. Press it and slowly remove the big bones. See, this is why you want to cook your meat until it is softened, so that you can remove the bigger bone easily. Okay, use a high heat, but be careful, don't burn it. So now you want to quickly remove all the bones, the bigger bones. You can only reach this kind of consistency after at least 2.5 or 2 hours or 2.5 hours simmering with your chicken. Okay. Okay, you want to stir fry them. Keep on frying and removing all the bigger bones. Let me see. Let me try to use where is my, maybe this one is faster. Try this. Okay, this is faster. Okay, you want to fry them, you don't want it to get burned at the bottom. Use high heat all the way. You want to dry out the water inside the chicken. I wish you can smell this. This is so fragrant. Use a kampung chicken, okay? Kampung chicken, it will taste much better. I bought this 1.7 or 1.8 kg for about 26 ringgit at the Old Klang Road wet market. Okay. Keep on stir frying them until it is dry, a bit more dry up. Let's continue. Okay. Do this to your chicken. Okay. I'm going to use part of the chicken shredded here for my fish maw. Okay. But the reason why I'm doing this now is not for the fish maw, but for the purpose of making of my super broth. And you will know and see why later. Okay, after about 7 or 8 minutes stir frying, dry frying the chicken until flakes, you see flakes like this. Okay, it's actually drying out. Okay, it's actually drying out. You see flakes like this. Now is the magic moment. You are going to add in stage 1, which is the chicken broth. Okay. Okay, slowly you're going to see the magic happen. Can you start seeing the broth is turning whitish? Okay, can you start seeing the broth is actually turning whitish? And the beautiful chicken oil color. Okay, we will let it boil. Once it is boiled, you let it, we'll bring it to boil and let it boil for 5 minutes. Okay, let it boil for at least 5 minutes. Okay, this is after boiling for about 5-6 minutes. You can actually see the beautiful broth coming out. Beautiful chicken oil here with a whitish kind of soup. Alright, usually if in order to reach this whitish kind of soup, you need to, if at restaurant they need to let it simmer for minimum 8 hours or 6 to 8 hours, and we managed to get it done within 3 hours. Okay, so this is the beauty of home cooking here, and this is the super broth I'm talking about. Next thing we must do is to actually remove all the chicken straps. Alright, remove it. Basically we want to keep the broth. You can never see this kind of color by doing the first stage. Okay, so you need to actually do this stage too. It is not difficult, isn't it? Now this is what I call a super broth. Okay, you can make many things with this super broth. Today I'm going to show you how I use this super broth to make a fish maw soup. Alright, so we'll continue after this. Okay, just now we have just done our super broth. Now I'm going to use my super broth to make a famous Chinese New Year dish called fish maw soup. Okay, we have here, of course, we have the chicken broth there. And these are the fish maw. Now, once you buy a fish maw, it's going to be dry, okay, and dry, so you need to actually soak it under hot water for a minimum 30 minutes to 1 hour. Why you use hot water? Because you would like the hot water to actually get rid of the extra oil, yeah, the excess oil that is contained inside the fish maw. After soften, you cut it into strips like this, okay. And remember, before you cut it, try to squeeze the water out of it so that it can actually manage to soak in the soup later. Of course, we have some shredded crab meat here, some carrots, some soaked shiitake mushroom cut into strips as well, and we have some dry scallops soaked in water for about half an hour to 1 hour here, and we have some green onion for garnishing, of course garlic. Okay, then we can start cooking. Okay, in Chinese cooking, we always find ways how to bring out the best fragrance of a particular ingredient. For instance, in this particular dish, we actually have some red carrot. We actually have some soaked shiitake mushroom. The only way to bring out the fragrance the best for these two is actually stir fry them with oil, with hot oil. Hot oil is going to be the medium to bring out the real flavor, yeah, to enhance the flavor. So now we are going to stir fry these two. So we are going to add in a bit of garlic first into the oil. Let's heat up this. Many people like to ask me why am I using a spoon to cook. Actually, no particular reason. This is home cook. You can use whatever you want. You can use a chopstick. You can use a spatula. Sometimes you see me, the first half I'm using a spoon, the second half I'm using a spatula. It's really no reason. But if you really ask me, maybe for the sake of taking video shot, if I use a spoon, it will not block too much view. Okay. Okay, now we quickly want the oil to be infused with the garlic. Then we can toss in the shredded carrots and also the shiitake mushrooms. Okay, remember things like carrots and mushroom, you needed oil to actually bring out the flavor. Shortly, you will actually start seeing the color from the carrot starts dissolving into the oil. Now you can actually start smelling the fragrance from the carrot and also the mushrooms, very, very fragrant. Okay? Okay? Immediately you can actually smell the fragrance coming up. Now that we have the flavor, it is time to add in the stock, yeah, the super chicken stock, super broth that we made a while ago. See the whitish, beautiful whitish color. All right. Okay, it is already a beautiful broth, even without you doing any seasoning at all. Okay, now you can also add in the dry scallop, and also the scallop water. You can add in a bit of the mushroom water also. I will add in my fish maw. I'll add in the crab meat at the end. Okay, I don't want it to cook for too long. And the green onion is actually for garnishing. So let's give it a few stir. Looking at the color of this soup, you will actually think this fish maw has been cooking here for the past 10 hours. But as a matter of fact, I just put it in like 30 seconds ago. Okay. Bring it to boil, then adjust to medium-low heat and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, because I'm using a super broth here. Seriously, you don't need it to cook too long. Alright, because the soup itself is already extremely flavorful. Okay, we will come back in 10 to 15 minutes time. See you shortly. Okay, this is after about 15 minutes simmering under low-medium heat. Wow, a very beautiful, nice flavor coming out here. Of course, you see the very beautiful colors. I'm going to add in my crab meat. In most cases, you will see people adding in the chicken strips, chicken strips. But I already have very strong chicken flavor inside here, and I must admit, I throw in a lot of fish maw today, so I'm not going to put in the chicken. You can put in the chicken if you didn't put in so much fish maw inside. Okay. After adding this, we do a bit of simple seasoning. Okay. Some salt, followed by the same amount of sugar, and some pepper. Now, you don't want to make a very strong seasoning right now because people will have their own preferences. Yeah, after this I'm going to scoop it out into a separate bowl. And if I like vinegar, I'm going to add in vinegar and also add in more white pepper and a bit more soya sauce depending on my personal liking. Okay, it's really up to you on how you want to eat it. So do not make too much seasoning over here. Yeah, people can make their own seasoning in their own respective bowl. Now after doing the seasoning, I'm going to off the heat because now I'm going to starch it. I'm actually not a I don't particularly like my soup to be too starchy, but this particular dish has to be starched. That's the way of cooking it. So for the benefit of this particular video, I'm still going to starch it. Yeah, if I'm just cooking this for my own, I'm not going to starch it. So it's really depending on you. So this is how you starch. The safest way, okay? The safest way, off the fire, number one. Now only you slowly add in your starch water. Okay. Gently push it. Immediately you can see your soup thicken up. See? Immediately you can see your soup thicken up. Gently push it like this. Okay, and there's one more final steps. which is to add in the eggs. Now, many people actually use only egg white, but I'm going to use the whole egg. It doesn't matter to have a yellow color, right? It's Chinese New Year. We want golden prosperity. Now this egg is going to give it some smooth egg effect, and you can only reach this smooth egg effect after you add in the starch. So you cannot add in the egg first, then only you add in the starch, then you will never get this smooth egg effect. Can you see? I hope you can see my smooth egg effect here coming up. See? See? You can only see this when you do the starch first, then only you add in the egg. Okay? Let me taste it. So flavorful, perfect. Okay, it can be more salty, but I don't want to make the dish salty here. I'm going to add in at my own bowl. So let me quickly show you how to do it. I already off the fire. Okay, I'm going to put this into a bowl. This is how you eat it. Garnish it with some green onion, white pepper, a bit of soy sauce, and I'm going to add in a bit of black vinegar. Where did my vinegar go? Okay. Alright. There you go. This is Appa fish maw soup. Right? A dish made out of my super broth. Okay? If you like my video, please share out to your friends over on your Facebook. Also come to my Cooking Appa YouTube channel, click the subscribe and follow button, and not forgetting my Cooking Appa Instagram. Alright, thank you very much for watching my videos. I'll try to make more videos throughout the years, and do let me know if you have any special requests. I'll try my best to do it for you. Happy New Year to you all, and have a great prosperity 2018. Thank you very much. Bye bye.